Hey guys, I've woken up kind of early, around 5:30, and I messaged, the group chat to see if anyone wanted to start off early, really get out there and maximize our Kyoto time. And Adam and Max were up, so we're heading out towards Arashiyama bamboo forest. However, Adam got called back. He's gotta go meet up with Don, and they'll come meet us at the bamboo forest later. So Max and I taking the train out. I think we got the first train that was leaving Kyoto Station towards the bamboo forest. Train wasn't very busy, so that's always nice. And just gonna take a quick walk over to the bamboo forest. Kind of took a way that wasn't super Google recommended, which was nice because we still saw some bamboo without people around, like at all. So that was chill. But eventually I was like, oh, it seems like this is the main path, so we should go over here. Yeah. And we started, find the exact spot where this is where all the Instagram people take their bamboo forest picture. Yeah, not here super early, I guess. Couldn't beat all of the people, but that's just how it is to be a tourist, I guess. So yeah, we saw that, and then we turned right at the fork at the end of the bamboo forest lane. And there's a neat pond over here. It was looking at these lotus pods or something. Seems like the fish are nibbling on them. Kinda weird. Oh, and here's a neat bird. It's about the size of a blue jay. Not sure what kind of bird this is. I just thought of it as a blue jay, even though it wasn't blue. And you might have heard that tourists have been coming to the giant bamboo forest, and then they carve their initials into the bamboo. It's unfortunately pretty common. Yeah, any bamboo that is within arm's reach of the fence is in danger. So that's a shame. They're talking about cutting down the ones that have been vandalized because I don't know. It seems like Japan cares about the aesthetics of their attractions. Oh, and we went up to the top of the mountain area here. There's an observation deck, and we talked to an old man who seemed kind of, I don't know, well, he was nice and just curious where we were from. Which is neat. So we've been here for about a week, and we haven't really talked to any Japanese people that weren't working or selling us food kind of thing. So it's just neat to talk to a nice person. Anyways, we're headed out of the bamboo forest, and Adam and Don have arrived. Yeah, Max wants to keep a tight schedule going, I think. I'm not really sure. But he's gone off to see some more stuff. And, I was like, yeah, I'll go check out the bamboo forest with you guys. I didn't fully leave the area, so let's check it out. And just sat around for a little while. And this fucking taxi cab pulled up. I was like, really? Right to the bamboo forest? I thought this was a pedestrian only area, but I guess if you really want, you can just get a cab right to the spot where everyone's taking pictures. That's kind of funny. And then the cab did a U-turn and backed up into the fence and crunched it a little bit. Oh god. The car brain is real. But anyways, we went through the park way that goes along a neat river here. And I saw this tree with a super long branch. It's it's got braces and stuff, but It's just really cool to see that long branch. Yeah, nice river. And back into town, kind of stumbled across the Kimono Walk, the Kimono Forest. This is probably nicer at night. I think it's they're lit up and stuff. But yeah, should be real kimono fabric in these plastic tubes. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, with the plastic tubes and all. But yeah, here's a couple nice ducks. Always like to see ducks just doing their thing. Yeah. I made a quick stop at a convenience store and I grabbed some of these like strawberry jam filled sandwiches. Kind of reminded me of like a Pop-Tart, but if like a Pop-Tart was good. And yeah, Google Maps was saying to take the 205 bus to go to the next attraction we're seeing. It's like a Buddhist temple, but maybe I shouldn't call it an attraction, you know, site of cultural significance. But yeah, the bus was like ultra packed, so instead we just walked. It was like a half an hour walk, so kind of brutal, but we're here. And yeah, we're checking out, I want to say it was called the Kinkaku. It's a Buddhist temple where the top 2 floors are adorned with golden leaf. Oh yeah, Max is here. Yeah, we kind of caught up with him. Or maybe he caught up with us, I don't know. But that's neat. And yeah, this is pretty cool. Definitely looks nice. Yeah. And all the videos that we had seen, well, I guess Don was mostly talking about one specific video where the person is like, yeah, it's kind of out of the way, but I'm glad I came up here and there wasn't really anyone here, so it's really nice to have a nice scenic walk through the gardens. But that is not the case right now. There's tons of school kids here, so pretty busy. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make a wish here. You make a wish and then you throw a coin into this little cup. There's actually 2 of them, and this one was for wishing for a good fortune. So gotta wish again, and yeah, none of my coins went in. Classic. But I don't know. Those wishing bowls probably making bank for the temple. Everybody's just throwing their coins for it. But yeah, we got another set of fortunes. Don got an excellent fortune, and I got a good fortune, so that's good. You know, I can't complain about a good fortune. Anyways, I think we're starting to wrap it up at this temple. There was a gift shop with some cool stuff in there. You know, they have a bunch of like don't take pictures in the gift shop signs. Not really sure what the deal is with that, but oh well. I also ate some of those takoyaki balls. Pretty tasty. They were Kyoto style, so they were in like a soup. Because I assume why they called it Kyoto style. But yeah, instead of taking the same bus that everybody was like crowding into, we took a different bus that goes to like not exactly Kyoto Station, so it wasn't crowded. Well, it was a little bit crowded, but not too bad. And yeah, there's another book off that I wanted to check out, and I figured it wasn't like a huge detour, so yeah, I could check it out. And yeah, this book it had a decent amount of video game stuff, a couple junk bins to look in. But yeah, again, no new 3DS, so oh well. They had a regular 3DS that was like $100. Not really a great price, but it was there. With a bunch of One Piece anime books. And yeah, Don decided to get a Game Boy Advance game, mostly for the cute art, but I'm pretty sure I should be able to play it too. I don't think there was region locking or on the Game Boy Advance. At least that's like what Don's saying, I think. But yeah, we're walking along this river and there's just like a crane hanging out. That's pretty cool. Seemed like it flew down to like beg for food from some people having a picnic here. At least I saw it like fly across the path and someone else was feeding it food. And yeah, I guess that's his thing now. It just flies around and tries to get a bite from people who are eating. Yeah. So anyways, walking along this river path for a little bit, they got like a second river for the river. Interesting. Now, we're in like a pretty heavy shopping district, I guess. Lots of people here. There was another book off, a book off plus, that I had to check out. And kind of felt like the game section here wasn't very big. That's fine. They did have a bunch of clothes and some kimonos, as well as a bunch of figurines. It was like half the store was figurines and like stuffies. But yeah, we saw somebody with a Nintendo bag, and that made Adam be like, yo, there's a Nintendo store nearby? And there was. It's like a Nintendo merch store. It's pretty cool. Apparently Nintendo is like based in Kyoto, I think, so I guess it makes sense that they'd have a neat merch store. Look at this Pikmin holding that pocket. That's just too good. So many amiibos. And again, Pikmin, best merch. Having like this guy as a coin purse, that's just like, that's too good. Yeah. Max is doing the gacha for a friend. This is like a little half of a NES controller where it like makes sounds, I think, when you press A and B or whatever. I did a Pikmin gacha and I got a blue Pikmin, which sorry that I didn't film it better, but it's like one of those blue little guys. Yeah. That's cool. And overall, I was disappointed by the Zelda merch. That's probably the game that I like the most out of every game that's here. And they didn't really have much cool stuff for Zelda. It's too bad. Oh well. Yeah, this is the rooftop. We've got a bit of a rooftop experience for you. Mostly you just sit around and hang out on the rooftop, I guess. Max was pretty hungry and I think he went off to look for food. Don and I were still like wanting to look at things, and in a lower level of this mall there was a Mandarake? Yeah, Mandarake, I guess is how you say this. Which is just a store with a bunch of Japanese things. It was really cool in there, but honestly I'm getting like pretty exhausted. And I was like, I gotta just go back to the hotel. I don't know, guys. And again, it was one of those things where it's like you could take a bus/subway and it'll be like 20 minutes, or you could just walk and it'll be 25 minutes. So we just walked, and I grabbed some food from the grab-and-go place next door. And then I had a shower and changed clothes into something a bit lighter. And yeah, half the crew saying that they wanted to try out a tempura and wine place, so I went with them. Mostly I just was, wanted to hang out. Did eat a couple of these shrimp tempuras and ginger ale. I just ate. But yeah, that was cool. It was good tempura. And yeah, Adam and Alex want to go to that Aeon Mall that I went to yesterday. Apparently there's an arcade here on the 4th floor, so it kind of makes sense why I didn't see it. And yeah, they're playing this Taiko game, which is cool. I'm glad that they're like into it. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Anyways, while they were doing that, there is a whole other, like, I don't know, loop of the mall on the top floor that's not a part of the arcade. So, I just went and checked that out. There's a few stores around that were kind of interesting and some restaurants. The hobby station, which was pretty much just a card shop. I looked around at some of the cards. On Village/Vanguard. This is like one of the first stores with a decent selection of Ghibli merch that I've seen. I feel like, yeah, this is a coin purse. That's cool. I think online I saw one that was like Totoro's mouth was the coin purse opening. I just haven't been able to find anything like it. But oh well, I don't know. I got a Hamtaro in a capsule. Yeah, Don was looking for a Hamtaro, so we traded. And yeah, you know, that's how it is. Don planned the trip, so she's got to get the Hamtaro. Whew. I'll be honest, guys, I'm feeling pretty tired while I'm doing this commentary. We played some more Mario Kart. It's only 100 yen here per play, unlike the other place, which was like 300 yen a play, I think. So, pretty big difference. Plus, this time I realized that if you press the brakes, that's how you activate like the drifting and stuff. So, it was a bit more fun with drifting. But didn't seem to be super important. Like, I don't think Julie was drifting, and she was keeping up with the crowd of gamers. Yeah, so the arcade is starting to close. We had to get Adam and Alex together to take a picture in front of that Taiko Drum mascot guy. That's good. And yeah, 7-Eleven grabbed a Pocari Sweat, which the crew has been into. It's described as a Gatorade, but without the flavoring. So maybe that's true, I don't know. Ultimately, I was like, this tastes kind of gross, but it's supposed to be good for hydrating, I guess. Anyways, that's more or less it, guys. See you in the next one.